So remember that all of these problems coming up for the next 15 questions are going to be just setting it up. So let me go ahead and every question, we're going to have this here, y equals mx plus b. And what we're going to do, everyone, is we're going to define each variable. We're going to define it. So everyone, what does the letter y in this problem represent? What does it represent? In the word problem, not in your notes, in the word problem, what is representing? I love it. Total savings. Yes. That is what y is represented as right there. Total savings. And that's going to be money. Right? That's going to be money. So then we have ourselves the x. Everybody, what does the x represent here? What does the x represent here? It says it's somewhere at the end of the problem. It says it's somewhere at the end. It says it's somewhere at the end. Yeah, x represents time in this problem right here. X represents time, x months. So far, before I continue, is it clear to see that with this problem, it tells you that y represents total savings, x represents months. Before we continue, can we agree or disagree on that? Even those of us that were really confused before, are we good on that now? Before we continue. Right. If we got lost with the M and the B, allow me to take over there. I was doing this to make sure that the confusion wasn't coming from the Y and the X first, because I can guarantee you that every now and then, yeah, one person might be a little stuck on that. Boom. We got to make sure we take care of our people. As always, my ASVAB party people, thank you for watching this video. Before we continue, just wanted to remind you that if you're struggling with the ASVAB, if you struggle with test anxiety, blanking out on problems, then you need to consider the ASVAB All-Access Program. Thousands of my students have tried it out, and they have always raised their scores if they use it the right way. Because there's always a way to learn for whatever method you like best. From recorded lessons, to live classes, to guided practice videos, to printable worksheets, to speed drills to help you test and raise your confidence and speed, to casual practice that comes with video solutions. Every single way that you can think of, over 10,000 questions, all of it lined up for you, ready for you to get started right now. So at the very least, check out the link in the description so you can see exactly how it works and why, again, over 1,000 of my students have raised their scores with it all the way through. I'm proud of you. Let's keep working hard, and let's get back to the video. But don't forget, check out that program. I think you'll like it. So, cool. The y and the x, want to make sure we know what those mean and how to find it in that kind of problem right there. Now, let's take a look at the m and the b. That's really what we're trying to do here. So, let's get into the m and the b. M, everybody, before we even look at the problem, you can just look at this right here, and you can tell me what the rate is supposed to mean. What is the rate supposed to mean just by looking at this? These two things, that's all you need. What is the unit for the M here? Is it gonna be teddy bears per day? Like, what's it gonna be? Not just dollars, it's gonna be dollars. Right, it'll be dollars per hour. And I do see a slight mistake in the way that this populated. Just caught that. I'm going to make sure I catch every problem after this. It looks like I forgot to change out months with the actual time, which is going to be hour in that case. That's on me, totally on me. That should be hours. But easy fix, if I go ahead and change months to hours working. That's totally on me. Appreciate you guys helping me catch that. We're going to make sure that that is corrected. Appreciate that. We're going to keep it to hours. So, gotcha. Okay, cool. So with that, if we just take a look at, again, the y over x, that's dollars per hour. And you can see that in the problem, it's going to be related in the same way. Take a look right here in purple, dollars per hour, $14 per hour. So that is shown in the same way there. Your y over x. So here, $14 per hour. Again, that word per is also what gives it away. And now lastly, we have ourselves that B. What is that initial amount that we're talking about here? Right, we already have initially $180 saved. There was already $180 there to begin with. If you take a look here, Michael is actively saving money. And look at that, it says it clear as day, already has 180 saved. That tells us that initially, in the beginning, Michael already has $180. Yes or no, does that make sense? We already have $180 saved, so that's the beginning amount.
And my ASVAB party people, just like this free video that you're watching, I have more free materials for you, and there's no excuse for you not to get them. I have a free practice test that comes with video solutions so you can learn from every single mistake. And on top of that, I have a free class on Zoom once a week, every single week for 2 hours. So imagine that. You got more free materials than just this YouTube video right over here. Let's keep pushing forward. Sign up right now, and I'll see you in the next class. Let's get started.
Yeah, and again, that's the key word there. Initially, for the rate, the word per. For M, the slope, the rate, the per gives it away. When you see the word per, you're multiplying. So essentially, you're multiplying this value for every hour you have. So you're multiplying the rate times time, or M times X. So have you ever heard of distance equals rate times time? Let me just be very, very honest with you. If you like distance rate problems, like distance equals rate times time, this is literally distance equals rate times time. This is basically distance equals rate times time plus the distance that was already there. So when we do these plane problems, these ascension and descension problems to the runway, you're going to see that, oh, wait, coach, isn't this a rate problem? Yeah, it's the same thing. Because it's like, yeah, where you result at, the distance equals your rate times time plus anything that was already there. Like, hey, the runway is 3,000 feet above sea level. That's what was already there. That's where you're going to. So that's actually going to come into a big play when we get into these next classes coming up soon. But again, I don't want to spill too much and spoil too much. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. We are absolutely going to do distance problems in tomorrow's class and next week's classes as well. So I'm going to go ahead and admit that person here to the class. But here, the correct answer would be this. Y equals mx plus b. Everyone, that 14, that rate, is that a positive 14 or a negative 14? And give me a reason why. You guys are saying all positive? Okay, great. But give me a reason why. Give me a reason why. Right, because we're saving and we're talking about the total savings. If we're saving money, that's adding money. So that 14 will be a positive 14. X plus the $180 that was already there. Boom. That's C. And we're good. And we're good.
And before you go, if you like what you saw and you want to raise your score with thousands of practice problems just like that, so you can lower that test anxiety, raise that confidence, go to this link right here to check out the full program. There's a video that shows you exactly how it works, but you're going to get lessons, guided practice, worksheets, speed drills, and everything that you need to feel supported from day one all the way until you pass. Again, I'm Coach Anderson, and I'll see you soon.